How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to a new match preview on the channel. I hope you guys are keeping well and safe. And we're looking ahead to Wolves trip to Southampton this weekend in the Premier League. Hope you guys are keeping well and safe. And be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below ahead of this game. A little bit different today. I wasn't 100% sure whether to do a match preview for this one, because literally, we played Southampton a few days ago. But I thought, I'd give you a little bit of an update, my thoughts on what's going on at the moment, and just a look ahead of the game. But for me, there's pressure on this game now for Wolves. Nuno rotated that team in the FA Cup. I'm still not 100% sure why. I think 75, 80, 85% of us would have preferred a win in the FA Cup, possibly over the league. So the fact that we are now here, out of the Cup, with a weakened side, I think we need to go for this Premier League game, and Wolves need to really get 3 points. It's been a disappointing campaign. Wolves aren't really anywhere where we want to be. I think a lot of fans would prefer us to be much further up the table. But we've got to deal with that now. Looking back, our last few Premier League games have been a lot more positive, haven't they? A win against Arsenal, that goalless draw against Leicester, just a little bit better defensively. And you know what? Going forward as well, as in attacking, we look a little bit better, a bit more fluid and so on. But the one thing that wins you games, which is goals, we're just not scoring enough of them, in my opinion. We've got the reinforcements now in January. Well, reinforcement, it was Willian Jose. Transfer window's done. We're out of the FA Cup. It's just full focus now on the Premier League. And that's what Wolves really need to, we need to knuckle down now. Crack on. Let's get the season over and done with. Make sure we're out of trouble. And just hope and pray that, this summer, things start to get back to normal. The old situation, the pandemic calms down a little bit. Us as fans can get back into the grounds by next season, because I think we all know that's been a huge loss for Wolves, the fans. I saw a couple of tweets actually about it saying, if the fans were there though, Nuno probably wouldn't be in a job due to how toxic it would get at Molineux. But at the same time, I think we wouldn't be in this position with us as fans there. There's been certain games this season where the fans would have dragged the team through, West Brom being a prime example, I think. But we need to focus now. I think, Southampton, we've given them the momentum now, which is disappointing. We've really given them the momentum because, you look at it, they've come off the back of a 9-0 defeat, then a 3-2 defeat against like a 10 or 9 man Newcastle. And they've got the momentum now. They've got that win. They're feeling good. And we really need to, get on top of them, suffocate them as early as we can, because we're allowing teams too much time on the ball, early doors. If we could suffocate them, grab an early goal, then the pressure swings back to Southampton and we can relax and play our game a little bit more. There's a lot of pressure on certain players in the squad as well, I think. Of course, we just didn't get the ball enough up to that front three, who are very inexperienced and probably not quite good enough for the top level just yet. Again, there's been a lot of bashing for certain players on social media, which I'm not a big fan of personally. But the likes of Ryan Aït-Nouri, Vitinha and Willian Jose, all on loan, all got a point to prove still. And are you going to be spending 20 million on both Vitinha and Aït-Nouri, 40 million out your budget for the summer? At this rate, I don't think you will. Which is a shame, because, these players now are going to be coming to Wolverhampton, playing at Molineux, and there's a chance they're never going to be playing in front of the Wolves fans, which is pretty sad, really. But have they done enough? Between now and the end of the season, this is huge for those guys. Aït-Nouri especially, I think his chances are going to be pretty limited. Johnny, it's been great, obviously, to see him back. He's got 45 minutes in the last 2 games. Will today, or will the game against Southampton be his opportunity to get a little bit more time, maybe 60 minutes or so? Maybe it's a game or two too early, but Aït-Nouri, with the opportunities he's going to get right now, because it sounds like Marcel's still out, Aït-Nouri's got to take those opportunities. Otherwise, I think he'll be back in France in the summer. Vitinha, his time is limited as well. I think he's got to really take advantage, but at the same time, he's not going to play to the best of his ability when he's playing at left or right wing, where he's not, that isn't his best position. And same with Morgan Gibbs-White as well, obviously not really playing in his best position. But yeah, In terms of the lineup for the game against Southampton, I think you've got to return to Patricio in goal. Again, every time John Ruddy plays, there's an argument whether he should be, getting more Premier League minutes. But, that second goal, who do you blame that on? Do you blame that on Dendoncker? It was a bit of a ropey pass, or do you blame it on Ruddy? The back five for me, I think obviously you start with Johnny again. I would bring in obviously Nelson Semedo again on the right hand side, Connor Cody in the middle of that back three. The other two positions are up in the air really, because I think Kilman I would stick in the team still. But do you reintroduce Romain Saiss ahead of Leander Dendoncker, and then the midfield two of Ruben Neves and João Moutinho. And then the front three of Pedro Neto, Willian Jose, and Adama Traore. I think that sort of front three picks itself at the moment. But yeah, pressure on Wolves, I feel, to get 3 points. I'm confident we can do it. I think we've got the quality and the capability to win the game. But who knows? Fingers crossed we can get 3 points, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch you all very, very soon.